Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are going to talk about something that pretty much touches all of our lives, leadership. But we're not going to just rehash the same old stuff. We're going to challenge some of those dusty, outdated ideas you might have. We're going to look at leadership not as some title you get, but as a living, breathing practice that you actually work on. All right, let's get into it. No, really, just think about it for a second. If I said leadership training, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it like learning to delegate tasks or how to give a big, powerful speech? Maybe it's all those theories about different management styles. Just hold on to those thoughts because we're about to come at this from a totally different angle. So, the very first step in this whole journey is just rethinking what the word leader even means. Before you can build something new and strong, you've got to look at the old foundation and figure out what parts are still solid and what parts just need to go. This slide really lays out the whole shift perfectly, doesn't it? See, the old way treats leadership like a static role. You're the boss, you're the manager, you're the person with the fancy title who's supposed to have all the answers. But this new approach, this living practice, sees it as a constant journey. It's not about having authority, it's about building real connection. And it's not about handing out answers, but about getting everyone to explore the questions together. I love this quote because it really gets to the heart of it. Becoming a great leader today isn't just about cramming more skills into your brain. It's also about having the guts to unlearn the things that just don't work anymore. It's like cleaning out a closet. You've got to take stuff out to make room for what's actually useful and relevant for the world we live in right now. Okay, so we've been using this phrase, leadership as a living practice. But what does that actually look like day to day? What does it mean? Let's break down this core idea. And here it is. A living practice means leadership is never finished. You don't just, hit level 10 leader and then you're done. No, it's a constant interactive process. It's about learning from your team. It's about adapting when things change. And it's about being committed to your own growth. It's active. It's dynamic. It's not some passive title you sit on. So if leadership is a practice, well, how do you practice it? It's a fair question, right? And the answer is, it doesn't start with someone lecturing at you from a podium. It starts with a simple conversation. It starts with exploring together. This is the basic method. Instead of just being told, here's what a leader is, you actually start by looking inward. What does leadership mean to you based on your own life and experiences? Then you share that with the group, and suddenly you've got this incredible mix of different views. And only then, after all that, do you start to bring in the modern theories and research. It's a bottom-up approach that really values everyone's personal experience. And this part is so important. The whole point of this exercise isn't to argue until you find the one right definition of leadership. No way. The real magic is in the process itself. It's about building a shared language, a kind of collective understanding that the group can then use as a foundation for everything else. Okay, so where does all this sharing and exploring actually lead? Well, this collaborative start is way more than just a feel-good icebreaker. It produces some really specific, really crucial outcomes that set the stage for all the deeper work to come. Just look at what this kind of start actually accomplishes. You build genuine rapport, not that awkward, forced small talk. You give everybody a common vocabulary, so you're literally all on the same page. This gets the group ready to tackle much tougher, more complex topics down the line, because you've already created a safe space where people feel comfortable being open and honest. And that's exactly why this is so critical. If you don't have that foundation of trust and shared understanding, any attempt to teach advanced skills is just going to fall flat. You absolutely need that common ground first. It makes the entire learning journey so much more effective and meaningful for every single person in the room. So, let's tie this all together. What does this mean for you, whether you're leading a giant company or, just leading yourself? Let's bring it all home. If you only remember one thing from our time together, please let it be this. Leadership is not a mountain you conquer so you can plant a flag at the summit. It's a path you walk every single day. It's a practice. And it takes humility to unlearn and a whole lot of curiosity to just keep exploring. So, I'll leave you with a question to chew on. What's one old, outdated idea about leadership that you are ready to let go of? Is it the idea that a leader has to have all the answers? Or that being vulnerable is a sign of weakness? Maybe it's that authority only comes from your job title. Give it some thought, because your journey as a modern leader, it doesn't start with learning something new. It starts with letting something old go. Thanks for joining me.